are you in a science?
Yeah, I'm a biology major.
You're a biology major. I went to Northeastern, and I'm actually, I come from the Cambridge Police Department. I'm in the Cambridge lab. And I know that Northeastern specifically has a co-op program that hires interns for Cambridge Police Department, 4 positions at the Cambridge Police Department, one specifically in the crime lab. They call it the identification unit, but it's the crime lab. And we process evidence, and we're looking for fingerprints, swabbing for DNA. We're not analyzing DNA, things like that. So it's not as scientific, perhaps, as what you might be looking for an internship prior to grad school. But that's definitely an option. Plus, all of the smaller police departments, at least when I was looking for internships for free, you could perhaps volunteer your time with the detectives unit, because most of them are performing their own forensic work. And again, they're not doing DNA per se. They may be collecting DNA nowadays. They're collecting hairs and fibers, but you could perhaps offer your body to them, if you will.
The bbest, I think, experiential laboratory in the world is probably the FBI laboratory in Quantico, if you can get into it. I mean, if you can do an internship there, that would really look very strong. Other questions?
Sorry, can I ask my second
question?
question?
Sure.
Okay. How strong of a legal background do you need when you go into forensic science? Or do you need it at all?
I don't want to take the whole question because that's somewhat loaded, but I just want to make the comment that forensics is very interesting. And by and large, scientists don't understand the law and lawyers don't understand the science. I don't know about anyone else. I know myself, I've had a couple of courses in like criminal procedure, criminal investigations, that sort of thing, just enough to be dangerous, and I have no business really thinking that I know that side of the world, but that's my only comment.
I double majored in chemistry and criminal justice because I thought I'd be pre-law where I could make some money. The reality is the forensic science program here at Northeastern had a plethora of courses on criminal justice and law that you had to understand, and I think half the people dropped out of the program application after they got the degree because the law is ugly. Whoever likes sausage in the law, you never watch either one of them being made. I mean, it's ugly. The law is, it's not about justice in many cases, it's about legal process outcome. And a lot of times you'll be like, how is that just? Well, you know what? It ain't. It's ugly. And you're involved in this really ugly business of people hurting each other, killing each other, and you're trying to resolve stuff by a bunch of liars. And the law does that. So if you like things that are black and white, don't go in this field. And part of the internship, when you apply your skills for whoever at any level of law enforcement, you'll quickly find whether you can deal with that side of life or not. And if you can't, don't do this. It would be horrible. It's a waste of your efforts and wouldn't make it happen.
You learn a lot about the law as a forensic scientist during on-job training, because your supervisors will tell you what your responsibilities are under the law. It's not quite as bad as the way some have described it. But, you know, reading the amendments to the Constitution and knowing 4th and 5th and 6th and due process types of things is really fascinating and is important. And understanding procedure and understanding evidence is important. But in terms of evidence, you probably have to know about 5 rules of evidence and maybe 5 or 10 rules of procedure. But everybody who works with you will explain to you as you go along and you encounter that experience what it is. Then you can get a book and read up on it a little bit more. Then you'll be proud of it. You'll know more about it after you come out of court.
Thank you very much.
Don't fear it.
One more question, and then we're going to call it a day. If not, I thank you all for coming. I thank the panelists for coming and contributing, and I wish you a good day.